Hello and welcome. Nice to be with you for the final race of the 2015 New South Wales State Formula V Championship from Sydney Motorsport Park. Also the final round of the National Championship. Ryan Reynolds 2 from 2 so far this weekend. Can he make it 3? We're about to see.
Okay, starting order is Ryan Reynolds from the win this morning. Simon Pace, Darren Williams, Kieran Glover with a great effort coming back. Dylan Thomas got hung out to dry on the last lap. Mitch Quinlan, good job there. Kinsella, and they're off.
Racing now, good start, power down, Pace didn't have the pace to muscle out Reynolds in the run to turn 1. Reynolds will lead them through.
There's Timmy Brook going around the outside after DNF in race 1. He came back to P8 in this race this morning, so great effort from him. Yeah, great effort for him. So he's on board with Timmy Brook. Good start from Thomas on the left in front of Mitch Quinlan, who tucks in behind him. Timmy Brook, he's a pretty good starter actually, so not surprised to see him starting to challenge to try and get a position on these two.
They came from everywhere and now it's Pace and Reynolds side by side. Reynolds hugging the curve at 2.
Castello showing his nose there. Thomas going right around the outside. Will he get Darren Williams there?
Through the corner.
Yeah, he'll get Darren Williams. That's a good little placemaker, that one. So
here's the aerial shot of it.
Quite often everyone goes quite defensive in turn 1, and particularly at the start, it's actually not a bad thing to think about going wide if you've got good turn on your car.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Cleanly through.
A lot of cars there that's obviously been with the national round. There's Wayne Hamilton in there. There's Aaron Pace on board here with Jimmy Horn. In front is Matty Pearce with a multicoloured car.
That's right. First time this season we've seen him with that. It was Ryan Reynolds leading them through.
Kieran Glover.
A great start up in a second. Pace relegated to 3rd. Thomas is going to spot. Williams has lost a couple.
Just for interest's sake, if Kieran Glover finishes in the top few cars, he'll win the National Series.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that as well. Thomas has just won the Quad Touring 1 Hour Enduro, straight back into the V, straight back onto the racetrack. So whether it'll be a little bit tight, we'll wait and see what he's going to do.
Should be alright. He does a few bit of endurance racing. So.
He does.
Alright, he's Horny up the inside of Matty Pearce. In front of that is Steiny, who's next to Heath Collison. So Heathy's doing a pretty good job, the stake man.
It's the first time we've seen that car up close this weekend as we go on board. And now we go back to the main shot with Reynolds letting them out of turn 8.
Oh, Darren Williams looking up the inside.
Thomas Williams
Heath
was there as well.
Okay, there's Hookie, Darian Scott, there's Mark Mitchell, there's Jeff Bathingway behind Stevie Butcher, there's Hamilton, there's lots of cars.
Massive field of Formula V here at Sydney weekend.
Simon Pace should have had the inside line there. I was surprised to see Quinlan go around there. There's Heafy there on the right, behind that's Steiny. Jimmy Horn doing a good job to go around. Heathy probably being a little bit gentlemanly there.
Steiny made his way up through the touring race 1. The top three bridged him. Absolutely bridged him. Glover to the outside. Can he go side by side with Reynolds? What's the champ going to do of 2014? He's going to go to the outside as well. Glover takes the lead momentarily. Thomas hangs it out on the outside. They run for through 1. Reynolds is fighting back on the inside as well.
Okay, there's another big blanket there. There's a bit of dust on the outside. I thought someone had a moment, but there's obviously a bit of sawdust on the outside there. There's Mark Mitchell going through around Morgo, I think.
Yeah, there was a sports sit down. I think it was Chris Jackson had a massive spill there earlier in the morning. That's that dust you can see on the outside, so they've had to cover it up, the oil spill.
Simon Pace went fairly wide on the outside there. Timmy Brook's going to get Darren Williams and try and get a toe up to Mitchie here, and Mitch tucks in that behind. Oh, a bit wide there from Timmy, but he does keep Darren Williams behind there. Oh, Darren spins!
Darren Williams, let's have a look at this.
Oh, what's going on? Watch out.
Cars everywhere here trying to miss him. Harrison's caught.
Harold Harrison was unsighted and he just turned into him.
That will be our first safety car of the day, no doubt about that.
Well, it depends if he gets going again.
He's not moving that car. He had a fair whack there. He's reversing it more than anything else.
He's on board. There's Darren Williams.
Horn missed him. I haven't seen the top of that car before. It looks very nice, the multi-blue, as we go on board again with Horn.
Yes, that was Steiny diving up the inside.
Stein, yeah, from 15th on the grid, I think he was in the last one today.
Yeah, he's been a bit quiet today, Steiny.
Sideways, Glover.
Oh, sideways, Simon Pace. They're all going sideways. I wonder if there's a little bit of oil down on the track or something.
I think that's
allowed Mitchie to go through.
They're pushing. It's the last one of the season, last chance to win, last chance to get bragging rights.
Timmy Brook is just behind that battle, and he needs to move forward. If anyone's going to beat Glover for the national championship, it's Timmy Brook, and he needs to get moving. But in the state championship,
safety car. There's the flag. Yeah, you saw it on the screen there. So our first safety car of the day.
Okay, so in the state championship, Kinsella only needs to finish in about 5th place, where he's not that far off. I think he's in about 6th. So, and then it doesn't matter what Ryan does. If Ryan finishes 2nd, then Kinsella can go back a place or 2.
Okay, so pressure's on Ryan. Really, he needs to get.
The pressure's. I mean, Kinsella's not been at the front of this field all weekend because from different reasons. So pressure's actually on Kinsella. Really, Ryan's at the front here. If Ryan just has to do what he's doing, I mean, all year he's not finished off the podium. You know, so if he remains on the podium, it's up to Kinsella to make sure he's in that top 5 and beat a national field here. Actually, that won't matter because the national guys don't score state points.
For the national boys, of course, this is their last hit out before the national challenge, which will be coming up at Symonds Plains in Tasmania on the 2nd weekend of November, 6, 7 and 8.
I'm going to put a hot tip on that blue car that just went through, the Beecham car.
Yep.
That's with Matt Stubbs. He's a 2-time champion already. And they went and did a little sneaky test last year down there. So they've actually got some data on the track, and you never know if he can... safety car's in, they're off.
Here we go, racing again at Sydney Motorsport Park. It's Glover that leads them away. The defending champs, their 2nd run. Reynolds goes out, they're 3 wide. Wanna make it 4 wide. Quinnington's on the outside, 4 wide through turn number 1. Oh, you gotta love your Formula B racing. That's the way to do it at Sydney Motorsport Park.
Sorry, that was Willie Pym with Stevie Butcher. Willie Pym just needs to finish this race and he wins Div 2.
Have a look at this replay, Dylan. Have a look at him go 4 wide.
That's why there's the gap.
Timmy Brooks waving at Simon Pace. Simon Pace has got an issue. What the hell was he doing? Timmy Brooks.
Well, there could be a problem here because Kinsella
just went flying up the outside.
You're not allowed to pass.
And at the top of the shot, the 4 guys going through there, 4 wide. You've never seen better than that, have you?
You're not allowed to pass unless you wave. Timmy Brook did not wave Kinsella pass. So Kinsella could get a penalty, which could have championship implications, that. Because he could have a penalty for passing or
slipstreaming and passing and under yellow, of course.
Correct.
Before the control line, which is of course the start-finish line at
Timmy Brook could have passed because there was a hand out the window there from Simon Pace. He's obviously got a problem. So these guys are anyway fighting for the lead here. Look at Thomas all the way underneath the exhaust pipe of that Sabre there. Awesome guys racing, that is. There's Kinsella, Steiny, Timmy Brook, Heafy, Horny, more cars, CXC. There's someone without a rear tail. Look at it, might have been Duffy. Duffy might have been missing his rear housing. There's hands out the window.
And again, this is going to be another yellow flag, unfortunately.
What's the yellow flag for? This one. Thomas almost up the back. Even though he had his hand up, there still maybe got caught out a bit there.
It's a yellow flag scenario. We're back under safety car here.
Okay, but what's the safety car for this time?
We'll find out in just a moment.
There's the safety car.
There's the yellow flag waving. We'll hopefully have a replay of whatever the incident is.
Okay, so Kieran Glover's leading from Reynolds, Thomas, Mitch Quinnington. And then Kinsella's in 5th, so he's doing enough for the state championship.
There it is.
Ash in the wall, missing a wheel.
Big hit.
So that must have been on the restart. There must have been a drama on the restart. Here's a replay.
Now there's Simon Pace.
Okay.
There's Timmy Brook.
So he's coming back on.
Jimmy Horn.
He's been punted.
No.
He's been punted there by. That's Jason Williamson, and Steiny almost ran into Williamson as well. He's on board. Let's have a look back here.
This is the restart, actually. This is the restart. 2 laps.
Thomas missed.
Here we go. Thomas has missed the restart. Glover and Reynolds are gone.
Okay.
Reynolds to the outside into the lead into 1. Can he get it done, or is Glover going to find back on the inside? Glover is going to find back on the inside and get the job done.
That was tight there, a bit further back as well. In turn 1, they were almost touching. Very Formula V-ish. So here they come in at 2, 3 wide. Thomas going around the outside.
Thomas!
Oh,
holy smokes! Thomas
pulled it off as well.
Got to 2nd, didn't get Glover, but that was going to be a very difficult
got around
task.
Ryan Reynolds, means he's finishing the last lap or last couple of laps in 2nd place, coming on the straight. Nice place to be.
Oh, indeed it is. This is, of course,
the 1200
the last lap of our Formula B season. Okay,
there's Mitchie doing a pretty good job on the inside there as well. There's Kinsella doing what he needs to do with Steiny and Timmy Brook in close tow.
Through turns 4 and 5 they go.
Okay, the top three have got a little bit of a gap there. So
just bridge that margin. Got a good run off the restart.
Yeah, Mitchie must have had a little drama because he was pretty close there. So the top three, I think there's only a lap or two to go here now. So with all the safety car we've had, it's only a 7-lap race. There's Mark Mitchell, the president of Victoria, followed by some other cars. There's Bruce Pearce. Bruce Pearce was in there as well in the teabag.
Here they come, Glover, Thomas. This is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen.
Does he get him by the line?
No.
Yes.
Oh, marginally.
And now this is the last
We're
lap.
not sure on that one. Last lap indicated this time. Reynolds on the inside of
But
Thomas this time.
Kieran Glover held Thomas there. So watch this.
Thomas to the outside yet again. Reynolds is going to fight back on the inside. Oh no! Daniel Stein!
What happened there?
Daniel Stein on the exit of 2.
I was watching the lead group. Who happened? What happened?
They're both parked
They're
there.
either parked on the outside of turn 2.
And it looks like Stein is on top of that car that he's with.
That's Heathy. Mitch Quiddington.
Mitch Quiddington, wow.
So what's happened there? What's happened?
Quiddington's involved in all sorts of carnage. We'll hopefully find a replay for you in
not
just a moment.
Not a great finish for the JRD boys. There's the 1200.
Shocker.
He's on board. Timmy Brook trying to go up the inside of Stein. Stein's got the toe. He's going to go around the outside. He's got his own line. Timmy Brook going for Kinsella. There's Mitch up in front there. You just can't see what's going on. He's launched him. There you go, on board from Horney. He's gone. Oh, he's locked up. Oh, Steiny's gone up the back of Mitchie, nothing doing by Mitchie there. That's bad luck, Mitch.
It ends a pretty rough season for Daniel Stein in Formula V, of course. Missed out at Wakefield Park in the Club opener this season. Missed a couple of rounds because he was overseas.
On the last lap, Thomas all over the back.
You can't get any closer than that.
So he was touching the back of Ryan Reynolds a lap or two ago. Now he's touching the back of Kieran Glover. You can't get closer.
No, you can't. Not without pushing someone into the wall.
Oh, a bit of a lock up there from someone.
We didn't mention earlier the Quiddington incident, of course. That was triggered as a result, as we said, the 1200's going through. That was triggered by Simon Pace. Cars going left, right, and centre. Someone was bound to be caught up in that, unfortunately.
Thomas all over the back here.
He's got 2 more opportunities. That's all he's got.
Oh, he's going to try and go the long way around. So he's good under brakes there. He's going to try and over and under him here. Can he do it? Maybe he should just wait and try and get the toe down the straight here, but it seems that Kieran Glover and Ryan Reynolds have had pretty good toes down the straight, so Thomas is not sure if he can probably do that job, so he's trying to get there early. Anyway.
Glover hasn't won a race so far this weekend. As we said, National Championship's looking good for him if he can hold on to it here.
National Championship's looking very good. Kinsella's looking good for state because he's in P4, so that's a good enough job for Kinsella. And Reynolds is only 1 spot in front of him, and then Glover wobbles. Thomas is a bit far back there.
Left and right. Well, Thomas too far back. Glover wins and the National Championship as well. Thomas second. Reynolds third. He gets the Club Championship and Michael Kinsella gets the State Championship, ladies and gentlemen, in Formula V.
And there was Jacob Andrews going through on Aaron Pace there, so that gives Jacob Andrews the Div 2 Championship because there was a DNF there from Pimmy. So here's the results.
Kieran Glover wins it, I should say. Dylan Thomas there in second. Ryan Reynolds, Michael Kinsella, then Timmy Brook, James Horn, Matthew Pearce, and Jeff Bennett. So Dylan Thomas will lose the number 1 to Michael Kinsella. And in the 1200, Stephen Butcher, 13. He is, of course, the winner for the 6th year in a row. Jeff Bassingthwaite, sorry, not for the 6th year in a row, 6th time in 22 years. Jeff Bassingthwaite there in second spot. Then Bruce Pearce, Peter McDonald, and Ray Cripps. The Formula V season is done. Final thoughts, a highlight?
Mate, they're all highlights. Thanks, Zach, for joining us in commentary. It's been awesome having you here, and
pleasure.
We look forward to some big highlights for next year.
It's going to be a fantastic season. Formula V, looking forward to it eventually. It's one of the most entertaining categories, if not the most entertaining category in the country. Ray Cripps, Dylan Thomas, Lachlan Mansell have all provided commentary for you as well this season. Zach Cabin signing off. Have a great Christmas and off-season, everybody. Look forward to your company in 2016. Bye for now.